The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time. The Wolverines will put total leather and will get started. Looking for blockers. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Ducks offense will have the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
More to the air. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going downfield for the big play. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. So Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. They go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Fleming. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield. It's Marsh. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Underwood. Got his man. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. That's caught. It's Stewart. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Michigan! again. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the ground game. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. It'll be 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Moore will throw. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. West Virginia is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Don Nehlen, this has not been a blowout today in Morgantown. They're up by a field goal over Cincinnati. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Moore to the air. Finds us back in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Ducks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Give to the running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Hill. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Moore will throw. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to pound their way in. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I'll tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Moore to the air. Finds his tight end. Lots of running room. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Grab behind the line, it's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Ducks are flying down the field. He'll ride his man on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to barge in. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
With the catch, it's Marsh. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
No gain on the play. Big stop, and it's a turnover on down.
From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Moore will throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Caught behind the line. It's Casper. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Ducks are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Using his legs, it's Green. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington State.
Finds a man in the middle.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They get to him as he throws.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the mark. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10.
Good enough for first down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half.
He's brought down at the 13-yard line.
And he gets to the line quickly and spikes it, saves a little time, and they'll have a chance to put a 3-spot on the board before halftime. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And this one splits the uprights. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. And the Wolverines get it past the sticks. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Jacobs. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Back to throw. It's Underwood. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, the offense staying aggressive. They've had success all game long. They just came away with a big play, but finally give up a sack. If they can keep this quarterback standing up, though, they can extend their lead.
The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a little off. Incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. The run from the shotgun. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get this drive going from the 17. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. Turning it on. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Casper. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Makes a man miss.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give to the back. And the Ducks get it past the sticks. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's second and 13 now. They've been running it, but now the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Casper. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Holds it in, the first down and more. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
First and goal, Oregon.
Moore to the air. Trying to barrel in. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll run play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. With this one, they can vault into the lead. Just drives it between the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you can make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. West Virginia is ahead right now, but that's not exactly Major Harris out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Cincinnati. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Finds his man. It's Marshall. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on?
He's loose. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hill. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can...
There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give out of the gun. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat him, a 5-point lead here in the fourth.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this third down. Quickly to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Rides to back on the option, the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Wolverines will punt it away on fourth down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Ducks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. He's going to let it go. Ball's in the deep ball. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He's got it on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Moore will throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Oregon! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
He makes a catch. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. To the air on first down. Complete downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. To the air. It's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll throw it from the red zone. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got enough space. Touchdown, Michigan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. West Virginia is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Don Nehlen, this has not been a blowout today in Morgantown. They're up by 7 over Cincinnati. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.